Edwin, you're having another fantastic season. How do you compare this season to your season in 2022?
I think it's tough to compare because 2022 was historic. Like strikeout percentage was so high. This year I'm having a really good season, and my strikeout percentage is about the same I always have in my career. So compare this season to 2022 is difficult because the strikeout rate.
What about this year to last year? Last year was a good year, but you obviously coming back from that injury had some ups and downs. What has been the difference getting you back to the consistent type of season we've seen?
Being healthy, I think that's the main thing. Last year I didn't start the season the way I want to. At the end, I finished strong. I did have a good postseason of this team to win a couple games in the postseason. And this year I just went to off season, do my own normal routine in season, workouts and everything, get to spring training ready to go and get ready to the season. Just happy to how I'm pitching right now.
I think about this with you in particular often. It's an age where it seems like guys are always tinkering with new grips and all this advanced technology to become a better pitcher. And you've got your two pitches. It seems from the outside like you've perfected them and you're just gonna throw them. What type of work are you doing, and how does it differ from maybe some of the work that other pitchers do behind the scenes?
I think I have two really good pitches. I trust my stuff and just try to get better every single time. Every time when I'm playing catch, I try to work in my slider, spin, about throwing my fastball up. I think if I have those two pitches on point, I will be good. So I don't try to change much because I feel my fastball, my direct combo is really good.
Is there ever a time, whenever you're feeling like something's a little off, do you ever tinker with grips, or is it only mechanical stuff that you work on?
Pretty much it's mechanical stuff. Sometimes I'm rushing myself. Every time when I'm struggling, it's because I'm rushing myself to home plate. So I can notice right away. I know my body, I know my mechanics. So I work a lot in that in the off season, during the season too. So every time when I know I'm struggling, I know what I have to do to get better. That's why I have about next time I bounce back quick because I know what I have to do.
And when I remember when you first came over here, you were someone who liked to work a lot. You said, hey, I'll work 4 days in a row. And it seemed like when you didn't work often, that's when you would get a little rusty. Now, you're not working as often as we've seen in the past, and you're still pretty sharp. How have you gotten better at pitching less and still maintaining your effectiveness?
I think getting mature. I know, like I said, I know my body better, and I'm able to work in the bullpen, throw my bullpens in between games when I'm not pitching. Like I have 3, 4, 5 days off, I keep throwing the bullpen just to maintain myself ready to the game. So every time when I'm not pitching the game, I throw a bullpen like I'm pitching a game. I made the bullpen catcher call me pitches, and we go in situation just to keep my focus on the game, and that's how I keep my maintenance.
Finally, Edwin, I know that there's questions about this offseason with you, and you have an option if you want to opt out of the contract. Do you think at all about that now and in your last homestand this season? Does that thought cross your mind at all?
No, not really, because I just want to finish the season strong. I know I got an option, but at the end of the day, I gotta sit down with my family and see what would be the best for us. As of now, I'm still a New York Mets. I want to win the World Series for this team, give the team the chance to win a World Series, and then see what happens.
All right, Edwin, appreciate the time as always.
Thank you.